Hey, what up people, it's Kuqui here, and I have another video for you guys, and it is Top 10 Thursdays. And this is a segment where I already did one, and I have to do another one because, well, I have to. And this one is Top 10 Villains of any fantasy franchise or whatever. For me. And keep in mind, I haven't seen every um fantasy show, movie, anything. This is just my opinion. It's sci-fi, so superheroes and different things that I like will be here. But first, the 5 words from the Word Wednesdays were terribly, zone, fruitful, woody, and swipe. Those were the 5 words, and let's get to the top 10 villains. Before I start saying the villains, the top 10 villains, I gotta give two honorable mentions. Well, 3 honorable mentions because, well, 10 doesn't mean that I only like 10, you know. The first one is Galactus from Marvel. He's amazing. He's the plant the what is his, I'm not gonna say anything because I forgot his, what, the devourer of world, something like that, it's what they call it. I don't remember. I love Galactus and I love Marvel. Don't treat me like I don't know and I'm talking shit. I just forgot his, what they called him in the comics. Negan from The Walking Dead, amazing. Jeffrey Dean Morgan made me like him even more. But he's amazing in the comics and as in the show. And the third is Joffrey. I can't say I love him, but he did such a good job in the series, and that he has to be in the list just because of respects. He didn't make it in my top 10 because I don't like him as a character, but he deserves some respect. Yeah, let's get to the list. Number 10 is 6'6". He is from Ben 10. And I always, every time he got on screen and I saw him, I enjoyed watching him, even though I didn't understand shit about what he said. He was like and things like that, but I couldn't understand anything. But it was just so cool when he had that mask and he shot things and just amazing. But and yeah, that's number 10. Number 9 is a villain that he's in top 10s of villains in any movie and any slate of villains in every category, not only fiction or fantasy, sci-fi, all that. And it's Frieza. Why? Because Frieza's just, he's not someone you root for, but he, every time he's in the screen, it's like you don't want him to leave because he's so cynical and he's just written well, and he just does some crazy shit, like when he bounces Krillin on his horn thing. It's crazy. And yeah, that's number 9. That was my, okay, bye. Number 8 is one of the coolest looking villains, and to me, I like him a lot more than his counterpart, and it's called Deathstroke. Deathstroke is just amazing. When I first started seeing Teen Titans and I saw Deathstroke, I was like, damn, that villain is cool. But I didn't know it was Deathstroke at the time. And then when I started to get into comics and more, knowledgeable about that, and then I heard of this villain Deathstroke, then I was like, wait, what? That's the villain from Teen Titans, the show. I'm like, I'm a dumbass, but you can't negate he's awesome. the way this dude fights in the comics, it's amazing, and in the shows, and I can't wait to see him in the movies, and I hope they do justice, because this dude is just a killer, a killer. He's just a killer. Much better to me than Deadpool. Much better. I am your father. Yeah, number 7 is Darth Vader. I know that my impression of him was just spot on, and you guys loved it. You didn't even cringe one bit, but yeah, Darth Vader. How can you not have Darth Vader in a villain list? That's fiction and science fiction, fantasy, and all that. How can you not have Darth Vader in your top 10? He's so iconic. Arguably one of the most iconic characters, or maybe the most iconic character from Star Wars. He's just menacing. Every scene he's in, you don't want to take your eyes off it, and you want it to be extended and extended, but you need other people to have screen time, so you can't have it in every shot. But yeah, Darth Vader, number 7. Number 6, Loki. Loki. How can you not love Loki? I mean, you don't have to have him in your top 10, but I have him because Loki's just... You see my mind over there? Yeah, that's my mind. That's Loki. Loki is just such an amazing character. He's always... I don't know, he's always tricking everybody. He's always just being so slippery and all that, and you gotta love that. You gotta love that, because you don't know what he's gonna do next. And Tom Hiddleston made me love this character even more. He was the first villain, like menacing villain, that the Avengers had to team up for, just like in the movies. But yeah, amazing character. Number 5, the symbiotes. Whether it's Venom, Carnage, Anti-Venom, Scream, all those, amazing. Not to mention that they're one of the coolest looking villains ever. They're just so amazing, and they all have their different things. Carnage is way more violent, even though Venom is extremely violent, but Carnage is just crazy, man. But Carnage is less, I would say, less iconic than Venom, but equally as cool as Venom. We all know that Venom has Venom has more of a rivalry with Spider-Man. Not really a rivalry to do anything, but they have a rivalry. He appears more. But Carnage is equally as amazing, and Anti-Venom is equally as amazing. Like the symbiotes, you gotta love them. They're just amazing. Number 4, and I'm probably gonna get a lot of, maybe not a lot, but some bad feedback from this. The Joker. I understand that the Joker is one of the most iconic villains ever. It's my list. I can rank him where I want. And I love the Joker. I love me some Joker. And I've said before that the Joker, to me, if you're gonna interpret a villain, there's no harder role to interpret a villain than the Joker. If you want to interpret the Joker, you have to be a little insane, and you have to do your best work there, because the Joker's just something that not a lot of actors want, because it might be too challenging. But the Joker is just crazy. The way he plays around with everything he does, and he's a genius in some ways. It's just amazing, and the writing behind him in the comics with Batman and everything, it's just beautiful. And when you have performances like Heath Ledger, Joaquin Phoenix, and Jared Leto. Oh, wait. Cut it out. But since we need to have balance, number 3 is Thanos. Get it? Balance, cause it's Thanos, and he balanced the Number 3 is Thanos. How can you not love Thanos? Thanos is just a powerhouse. And Thanos and Darkseid from DC are very similar in some ways. Darkseid, obviously, to me, is a bit stronger than Thanos. And I love Darkseid. I should have put him in honorable mentions or maybe even on the list because Darkseid is just amazing. But we're not talking about Darkseid. We're talking about Thanos. Thanos is extremely crazy. He killed his mother. The way he looked for the stones in the comics, some of those were very gruesome. How he took them. And he's done some really weird shit. He killed half the universe just to impress Death. Literally Death. And Death was not impressed. And he was, and because Death has a thing for Deadpool. And his story is just amazing. How the Avengers really need to team up against him, because if not, they don't stand a chance. Maybe with the whole Avengers, they don't stand a chance. That's how strong this dude is, and that's how awesome this dude is. That's why he's number 3. Number 2, and I bet none of you, or almost none of you, saw this one coming, and it's because he has to be in my list. And he's up in my list because I love him, and I grew up with him. The Shredder from the Ninja Turtles. If you guys know me, I'm a huge fan of the Ninja Turtles, more than I am of any other thing. More than I am of Marvel, DC, anything. Huge Ninja Turtle fan. And what's the best villain the Ninja Turtles have? Shredder. Shredder's menacing, and just an extremely good fighter, extremely good, and he's just great. I love him, and his voice is menacing too, and number 1 is the Green Goblin. Green Goblin could be argued. How can you put Green Goblin over the Joker? And it's simple. Because I love Spider-Man more than Batman, and the way he interacts with the Green Goblin is something I love. And I love the Green Goblin's design. I love everything about the Green Goblin because he's given a lot of problems to Spider-Man. I mean, he killed Gwen Stacy, his first love. I mean, maybe not his first love because we don't know what he was when he was a little kid, maybe. But Green Goblin is amazing, and to me, he's number 1. And yeah, I can understand that the Joker is a much better Green Goblin to a lot of people. They're both great. Okay, I just love the Green Goblin because I grew up more with Spider-Man, and Spider-Man, when I was a kid, he was a lot of him had to do with Green Goblin, and the Green Goblin grew on me, a little bit, and I love him. He's just amazing, and his laugh, and he's awesome. Yeah. So yeah, guys, I understand 100% that you guys will not agree with everything in this list, or maybe nothing in this list, but this was my list. I want to know your list, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below more top 10s for me to do next Thursday, and I will. If there isn't any comment saying what should I do, I'll just do one that I think is proper and cool and upload it. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Share, like, and subscribe if you guys want. Have a great day or night. God bless. Peace.